calling you because I'm having some dreams with some. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh my God, why not?
I'm not saying anything. Can you hear me?
Okay. Because your mouth was like talking.
Oh, it's delayed, that's why.
Okay.
It's delayed.
Right. I'm having like a couple of dreams the last 2 days with two so-called spiritual masters.
Yeah.
And they show me like a sort of that I want them, like sexually.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think they are sort of telling me that I interpret that because one, I don't want it. The other, maybe. The other is Cesar Teruel, who is handsome, so I might want it. But the other was, and I don't want it. Okay. And I interpret the dreams like kind of they were telling me, you're not ready yet because you're having sexual desires, blah, blah, blah.
They said this in the dream?
That was two dreams, yes.
In the dreams. Oh yeah, this really isn't about the end of sexuality, but what it is the end of is using sexuality as a tool to complete oneself. So what's more than likely happening with these teachers is that when listening to or listening to this message, non-duality, is the collapse is happening, there's a collapse happening. Like, people wouldn't keep listening to non-duality if it was just on an intellectual level, but there's a recognition, there's a resonance of oneness, of what is. And often what happens, and this is quite funny, is it can bring up a lot of sexuality, because the me then comes back in and wants to claim that love, and the only way it knows how to claim that love is through romantic love, because romantic love is such a big reflection of oneness, that intimacy. Often in making love or falling in love, everything collapses, there's just what is, there's just experiencing happening. So I would suggest that these dreams are a reflection of that collapsing happening, and then a longing to be able to try and hold on to it. Or a longing to
collapsing, or hold on to the I.
Hold on to the love, which is the I. So holding on to the collapsing. Sorry?
The love is the I.
No, well, the love is everything, but the I is trying to hold on to that love.
Oh, I see.
And often what it does is when it collapses, so this is so common, to be honest with you, is that there's a hearing of somebody speak about non-duality, and then there's a wanting to sleep with them.
Because even that happens with you. I mean, I'm straight and everything.
Yeah.
But I look at you and I'm so in love, like you're so beautiful and so funny and so
but it's
whatever.
But excuse the words, because there ultimately is no you and me, but it's your own love. Like, excuse the word you, because there is no you ultimately. But it's the love of everything. And it's just that the people that are speaking about it are seemingly reminding you of this, or reminding or pointing this out, and it happens so often. I'll just tell you a funny story. It happened in this story with, have you ever heard of a teacher called Ramesh Balsakar?
Oh no, I met him. I can't believe you liked him.
I did. I was just sat in front of him, and it just happened. It was so traumatizing in the moment.
He was 80 years old, Lisa.
No, he was older than that. He was 92 when I met him. And suddenly this huge sexuality came up. It was very confusing. But it's just the me dynamic wanting to own it, and it's the only way it knows how. I am in love with them. It's not that you're in love with me or I was in love with him. It's that love being remembered.
Yeah, with you it's
so
not
beautiful.
Like, it's not sexual. It's more like a kind of
a melting happening.
Something or
yeah.
Whatever.
But it happens all the time. It's so common, this, and so you're more than likely going to have these dreams about Most teachers or most people that speak about it.
Yes, but they reject me. They all reject me.
Oh, no, you never know. You never know. I saw you're a lovely young lady.
Oh, but in the dreams, I mean, I
Oh, in
don't
the
know.
dreams they reject you. Oh, I see. Because ultimately that's the truth of it. It's not to do with them. You're never going to get it from them. It's the essence of life. So of course it's like the rejection is it's not in them. It's not about making love to them or owning them in any way. It's the essence of everything. It's so beautiful, this love.
This is beautiful, and sometimes they give me very in dreams also very meaningful messages. Like once you appeared in a dream, or I don't know, the wholeness in you, and you told me, Lisa is just a name.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. And Lisa is not separate at all. It's all one movement. There is no teacher. So sweet. It's absolute love, this. And this is why it often gets projected onto to the person that speaks about it. But it's really beautiful in a way.
I thought it was a message that I wasn't ready yet, that I had no fire, that my fire for truth wasn't enough.
No, it's the opposite. It's that love being unveiled. But it's just the mind then goes, okay, it's that person, but not at all that person.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Oh, thank you. I was going to say Lou again because I could see your name on there.
Oh, okay, you can call me Lou, it's fine.
It's only the English, the Americans and the Australians don't have that association.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, lovely to speak with you.
Same.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Bye. Sweet. Thanks. This is from Laurie. Thanks for the non-duality sex. I was wondering why I was attracted to another non-duality teacher who is a guy who has realized. That is hilarious. Yeah. It's very sweet, but it's in everything. It's not belonging to them. And then it's funny with all the guys, because what happens to them is all the women hit on them. And then they end up sleeping with the women, and then there's all this drama around them. Oh, they've slept with all these women. Because it's not about the end of making love, or, I mean, making love is such a beautiful act, but it's no longer seen as giving you something. It's no longer adding anything to you. It's a pleasure. It's a beautiful pleasure. It's a beautiful act. But you're not getting something from someone. You're not completing yourself. Amy says, don't listen to Caesar on that subject. Yeah. Jason, beautiful, thank you. Oh, thanks, Jason. Oh, hopefully we can talk after, Jason. The thoughts came up to speak with you today. Stephanie. How can I stop feeling guilt or rejection, outcast in all of this? That guilt and that rejection is the opposite to I love them, really. They are the one. But it's projected of I'm not good enough, I'm not loved, I am an outcast, I am separate. It's the opposite game. That's why I have these strong feelings towards Lisa. It's so good to have that cleared. Yeah, Michael. And it's so common. So common. And it's so full on because it feels like it's Lisa, but it's the love being revealed of what is. It's the resonance. And then the mind quickly comes in and says, it's Lisa. But it's not anything. That love is. It's the essence. It's what everything is made of. Isn't that cute? Amy says, thanks, I hadn't quite heard it explained that way. Ah, nice. That also explains, this is Lurie, that also explains why I wanted to invite you to come live with me and my housemates. No, new best friend. New best... Yeah. But also, this often brings up strange feeling in women towards me when I speak, because it does feel like a real closeness, because that's what this is, absolute intimacy. And so the mind's like, oh. But I'm not gay. So if I get it right, this freedom is having one experience here as Callion and another experience as being Lisa in the same time. Is that so? Yes. It's not a separate experience though. It's all one experience. It's not looking from different angles. The aliveness is everything and nothing. But Lisa appears in that aliveness and Callion seems to appear in that aliveness. Oh, Jerome is tired. I'm not gay either, but it was the best friend inseparable latching on desire, yeah. That intimacy. Yeah. And it's what is felt is it doesn't belong outside. There is no inside outside. Thanks.